Alright, let's add a little bit of color to our little bits on the hair. Oh, where's our hair? This is hair. Shouldn't need that. Hair bits we'll put right over top. We'll make these guys gray so we know. This is a handle. Metal copy, that's fine, we don't care about it. A blade, okay, everything should be good. Color off. Okay, hair bits. Let's do this little leather bits and the metal stuff. And we'll use a nice greenish, kinda bluish kinda metal for some of the gray coins. And maybe we'll put a little bit of an oxidized or like an old gold coin in here too. So let's see, maybe these guys are metal, maybe one of these guys is gold. I'm not sure what to do with the colors, to be honest. Maybe 1 and 1. I don't know what would look good. Let's just throw colors at it. Decide later. Our grays. A little too bright right now, but we'll make them darker. And let's see, what do we do with this, guys? What's the 10 was okay, so maybe we'll make the last one gray and the middle one gold. Change it up. First one or the last one gold? Middle one. Might look better. Not sure why. And this guy's supposed to remain gray little attachment points. And now we're gonna do leather brown. Saturated so we can see it, and we'll mess around with the color afterwards. Call that leather. Make everything purple. I'll think about it, Yoshi. I know it'd be a great idea. Is that a troll comment because he's all purple on his regular items? Leather, well, this actually looks more like the gold coin color should be, but it's just because all the other things that are stacked on top of it are messing with it. Is that, there should be another leather bit. Oh, there it is. I knew there was. There was two. They should be gray. I'm not sure whether that's red. I'm not sure what's happening there. Play with it later. Okay, that's it for the hair, I guess. So now we can make this different, an actual brown. Wow, it's getting really red. Not playing nice. Rust on the dagger handle? Rust. Oh, like some reds around the top? Maybe. There might be too many colors going around that section already. I think we have to keep that more simple. So more like paint little highlights to bring out the shape a little bit towards the handle here. But I'm not sure if we want to throw more colors at this. Where's this color? This is getting really yellow. better. Yeah, not quite brown. Fighting with a lot of the greens on top of it. Alright. And those gray bits are actually gonna get really, really bright. So it doesn't matter that they don't really stick out right now, they will in the end. Because the specular and the metalness is gonna bring them out. And yeah, that leather needs to change. Oh god. Gotta change. Now we said it was gonna be what, the first one or no, the middle one, right? Yeah. These greens are affecting these colors a lot. Maps that we made. Metals, yeah. So let's mess around with this stuff a little bit. All this new stuff that we just did, let's take away some of that green that's on them. From up here? Nope. From the hair? Damn it. I guess it is from here? I guess a little bit. Delete those, but there's still another green on top of them. Which one is it? This must be just the AO. Barnacles on the dagger? There's no barnacles on the dagger. Yeah, the dagger's from the demon. So I don't know, I guess it's in his mouth and moving around too much for barnacles to grow on it. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you, man. Hey, did Dustpaw even watch that demo that we did for him? He didn't say anything. Where are these greens coming from? It must be the AO, this AO. Yeah, it is. Alright, so we can actually really darken the crap out of this mask. And then we can actually just control the colors ourselves if we want to bring a little more yellow to the gold, or etc, etc. We definitely want to desaturate the... Well, actually, when this gets made into metal, it gets desaturated by itself quite a bit. So we do want to keep this actually pretty bright yellow, because the engine's going to kill it. So I'm going to keep that like that. Now the leather bits are not really looking like leather. Oh god. Do we need more yellow? Problem. I think I have to make it lighter and more desaturated so it actually contrasts out a little bit nicer. I don't want it to look too red. That might work. Well, the coins happen to be in an area that is pretty illuminated with the fire and whatnot, but I mean, some of them will stick out. It's alright. I think what we need to do is also illuminate the bottom bit of the hairs, like they're being lit up with by the fire, just like his ribs are and his hair is, or his face is. So we might have to play with that a bit. Oh, you saw it, Dustball. Okay, good, good. I wasn't sure if you left or you had to step away or something, but that's good. Alright, cool. No, Wilram, we haven't done the bow yet. Yeah, we were gonna do it today, but then I got all caught up trying to get the texture started, so we've been doing that. We actually need to finish the ZBrush for the back item. This is not quite finished yet. We're adding barnacles to it, and we're doing the back side of the wood stuff. And then we got caught up last night killing people in that game. We still need to do the handles too. But it's getting there, it's almost done. And we'll have to see how much this blade reacts with self-illumination in game. We are a little bit more on the blue side at the moment. Let me see something here. Is that even changing anything? Oh my god. A little bit. Maybe it's a little too bright. Yeah, better. And I'm out of coffee. I think I want to punch that red a little bit more. Masks I don't really need. Oh, let's see, where were we? Hey, there's more leather over here. God damn it. I totally missed those two spots. Alright, let's grab that color of the leather. No idea what color it actually is, so I'm gonna duplicate the layer up here. Top up everything. So I can spot it. Where are you? There you are. Now we'll draw it over here. Tricky little spot, man. Look at him up here hiding. You guys missed it too. I don't know if that goes into hair or what is that. I think that's another leather piece, so I'm just gonna make it all leather. Wow, why that got so yellow? Same color. I think the gradient's messing with it. What I'm gonna do is select these guys. Just change the color ourselves. A bit more red to it. That's closer. Less saturation, perhaps. Oh, not ZBrush. Gonna be this bottom part and the part that's next to the metals. Yeah. We definitely gotta punch that up when we do the hand painting for the little highlights and separate those guys. And add some shadows to the hair, maybe a gradient to the hair too. And light up the inside, like the fire inside is actually lighting a little more than it is right now. And we'll also have to paint an alpha map. So these little hairs kind of stick out, and we kind of eat up into the corners here, so the rings, or the so that the metal actually looks like rings, without these little corners, straight lines. And same here, eat these guys up, so they stick out more. Slowly getting there. Expansion for the Isaac games. I never got into those games, but I know they're super popular. Alright, let's punch that red a little bit. This is green dominating right now. So maybe just make this a little bit less opaque. Didn't do anything? I guess it did a little bit. Not a lot though. Alright, that did a bit more. Let's save that and take a look. I want this section to be a little more red, and I think that's gonna kick in right now. Yeah, that's nicer. Well, the music's really dope, man. How can you not play it? It's a good soundtrack. Leather bits are being a pain in the butt. Gonna need more saturation on those. Not worry so much that they're closer to the red. They actually need to be closer to the red. They bring that leather out. Need that contrast. Even if it's a lighter color, I feel. Let me see that gradient map. What's that look like? Yeah, there's a little gradient there. I think I could play around with this for the hair. Make it look like it's being lit. Oh, let's grab the hair. We'll delete everything else on this map. We don't care about it. Anything but the hair right now. And we are going to... oh god, what do you look like? I'm gonna flip it. Make it an overlay. We're gonna give the highlights some yellow and red colors. Get some nice oranges coming from the fire that's lighting them up. We'll also make those a bit of a self-illumination. Be too much of a red there. Wow, that's really lighting up that leather. Grab the leather, and we'll make that part of the mask. I'm gonna invert this. And the mask we can brighten up a little bit. So it gets a little bit of the yellow, but not a lot. More than anything, we want that hair to look like it's being lit at the bottom. And way less to the top. Way less. Let me fix that up real quick here. Make a new mask real quick. What's that? Don't starve. Okay. I don't know why Windows is freaking out. Okay, now we can contrast this out, I think. So this should be the, oh god, where's this? The long piece right here. Let's test that out. Let's see what that does. And I'll fix the leather in a second. This whole piece should be a lot brighter, and this should be a little bright, and then a lot less back here. And this shouldn't be touched a lot. So I don't want this to be lit up really. There we go. Yeah, that's starting to work really nice actually. Maybe in the back here it shouldn't get picked up that much. Maybe just the tips. But yeah, see, this even brings in a little bit of the face being burnt up. Starts looking really, really nice. Can I explain my normal map layers? Oh shit. Or my Photoshop layers? There's a lot of layers in here, and it is kind of complex. But basically we used, let me show you our toolbox. We used a lot of curvature maps that look like this. That we used, we made this, enemy made these guys using X normal and our normal maps. So these are normal maps. We have a regular tangent map, we have a world map that we use for the green channel so that we get the light information that's just hitting the model from the top, because that's the main light source for Dota 2. So we use that as a light source from the top, and we use this for sharpening our ambient occlusion in combination, you know, with that map. There's the green channel light map that I told you about. See, the top of the dome there's lit up more than the other sections, gives you a nice little baked lighting from the uniform lighting system in Dota. This is, I don't know, this is a blue map, I didn't really use that, I don't think. Same curvature map, but a little bit darker. This is a specular curvature map. It's just a stronger, more softer curvature map that goes more into like the, it kind of spreads out the highlight a bit more instead of being so sharp. And this is a matte. This is just a overall light material, more normal map. And then just the low poly, just for the selection for the outside. So we're grabbing all those things, and our ambient occlusion, it looks like this. We start combining all those, and we also have a gradient map that is lightening the model from the feet up to the head with a gradient, so from dark to light. And with those gradients we can start adding color to the bottom parts or using them as masks, and we start combining all those things to get to where we're at right now. Whoops, that's ZBrush. That's still ZBrush. So this is how far we've gotten tonight. From just the bakes. Hey Spades, welcome back. Hey PM, we're using Photoshop and XSI and ZBrush. X normal. All the programs are below. FAQ. No worries, man. And we're also gonna do an alpha pass. Actually, let's do the alpha pass right now. That'll be kind of a little more free, more worry-free. So I'm gonna bring up my normal map so I can see them a lot more clearly. In this particular case, it's not super clear. Let's put our wireframe on top of this so I can see where the edges end. And here we go. I'm gonna keep that together. I will just actually, instead of doing selections, I'm gonna start creating an alpha mask here, which will color gray. Make it a little bit long so it's easier to separate from the other layers. And we'll use a brighter color. Oh, come on. Light gray or almost white maybe. Go. Really? You're not gonna let me paint? Oh, I have to be on top of the normal map. I was like, what? There we go. Oh my shit. So harsh. This is gonna make the tidbits into an alpha, so they're gonna be transparent 100%, which is gonna give our durag a really nice tethered kind of look. Instead of using geometry to create this stuff, we're using the alpha channel for it. Gonna look way higher quality, more detailed, more raggedy and more old. Go really well with our skeleton character here for Dota 2. Big Ninja, you have accumulated negative 382 credits. Okay. Maybe we could push that green into the eyes of the medallion on the back. Oh, absolutely, absolutely, enemy. Let me show you. Yeah, I mean that's something that I noticed when we were sculpting and looking at the reference for the medallion. Is the medallion? It already has green eyes on it, so yeah, that's something that was great about all the other greens that were started pushing into the rest of the model. They would all be, you know, become a big part of the main three colors that we use on it. Where the hell? Pictures. So yeah, here's the medallion. Whoop. So yeah, there's the green for the eyes right there. So we'll push it into the medallion as well. So it all starts working together, man. Absolutely. When are we going to Japan? What? What Star Wars going on? Oh, really? Oh shit. I don't know. I've always wanted to go to Japan though. I'm gonna eat into the little corners here so it's a little bit more round. Hide some of the low polyness behind it. Whoops. Ooh, brush strokes. And over here you can go back straight, I think. It'll be fine. Okay, and then we have a fairly big rip right here. Let me see what that looks like on the mesh itself. Oh wow, okay, so we definitely want to go a lot larger on this alpha section. Really open it up. Yep. And then we're starting into these guys too. I think that was supposed to be part of the alpha. If not, I'll have to fix it later. I forgot about this guy. That's probably an alpha there too. Not sure about this guy here. It's supposed to be an alpha. No, that's right underneath. That's a Burnicle. Okay. Okay. I think that's good for that part. It's gonna look really nice on the model, transparent. Let's see. Now we go on to... Let's start at the end of this tendrils. And we'll put on the normal map because it's a lot easier to see. Playing around with this. I guess that's kind of ripped up all the way? I don't know. Just do it. I look cool. I'll gamble. This part, I'll probably rip up a little bit. Maybe this is also an alpha. Definitely an alpha. And I'm gonna be pretty aggressive with this guy, so it creates a much more interesting edge and a much more older look. To the Pirate Durag. Try and get as many curves as possible on the edge over here. And this is towards the very top of the Durag, so I'm not gonna mess with that too much. Let's see what happens down here. Okay, we'll keep that together, but this is large alpha right here. Nice wound fabric. Yep. Actually, I think this is where the arrow actually pierced through. So I think all these are little scorched holes that the fire, the searing arrow that hit him, created. I'm really gonna open this up. I think it's gonna expose the shield behind it as well. So it's a win-win. Look good. It's gonna look good. Actually easier to see in this view for once. Alpha goes right here, so we have to be actually pretty aggressive on this little tip of this. It's hard to see where the wireframe is here a little bit. A A little extra aggressive. A little flat, fortunately. Definitely can't see that wireframe anymore. I have to bring this up. Why is there no wireframe on the hair? Oh, the wireframe got done before the wireframe. Shit. I'm gonna have to use the normal map. Crap. This music's making it really intense. I'm trying to stay like perfectly in this line. Painting office. Woo. Pressure. Heavy. Ah! Too far! Too far! Hey Narco, what's up, man? Pink Ninja? I think Pink Ninja stole your credits, dude. You were way more negative before?
Leave me alone. Damn it.
A new version of the bot came out and kinda destroyed a lot of the credits, man. I don't know what to tell you. Proof. I'm not sure where this goes. I'm gonna make the alpha first before I jump into that stuff, I think. Let's see the rest of these guys. You guys look pretty good over here. How does this go? I don't think that's supposed to be an opening there. This could be a little bit better though. I think more than a few people died, no? I don't know what the hell's going on over here. Is that a hole? I think this is a hole right here. Barnacle. Holes. I don't know if that's a hole. Let's put on the normal map again. Alright. The wireframe's actually going to be useful here. Oh. Ah! Smooth enough. Go. That an opening? Definitely an opening. Damage the hell out of this fabric. Over here. Oh. Nice large opening. Photoshop's lagging a little bit, that's alright. Music's too soft.
No.
That's the alcohol.
I don't even drink.
God damn it. Don't finish that. It's supposed to last for next week.
No, you're gonna order some more.
That takes weeks to deliver. Oh my god.
Fresh delivery.
Yeah, right. It's pricey shit already, man.
Have some sense, people.
Oh, the corner. The corner. Actually, this corner gets half too, so we're okay if we go over a little bit. Digging the music, Arrow? Alright. Arrow said hi. Music needs to pick up. I'm falling asleep. Alright, wait till you see this alphas come through into our model. I'll bring this over to the alpha channel and we'll check them out in Softimage in a second. Alright. Let's see, where do I want this office to? I guess this one was kind of open. Opened up into that crack section here. Fine. Oh, we kind of missed a section here. Oh, that's huge. Alright. We're almost there, actually. There's a couple more edges to go. Got a normal map, see how far we need to go in this section here. Oh, that's a tricky one. Quite sure. Little triangles into it, I think. And then some. Oh crap. Sidebar there. Nice. Good. Oops. That not so much. Good alpha. Almost missed these guys over here. Oh man, this also needs alphas. That's a tricky part. Damn it. Why? Lies. I have to get aggressive with this section here with these rings. Wires grow. This part's pretty clear. Oops. The scale out of ZBrush when I was sculpting these guys, I ate a little bit outside of the space that would get baked onto the low poly. So that's why I'm eating into them a little bit right now with this alpha. I'm just getting a little tricky here and adding a little bit of a alpha there to the inside of that coin. And where are the other coins? Maybe I can do the same trick over here. Well, there's some hair in there though. That's with it too much. Just a tad. Alright, where are we down here? Guys look good. Let's finish off this, the wraps. Oops. Almost there with the alphas. Go, 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 go! I can't see what the hell's going on there. Is that a huge opening? Maybe not all the way. I think these are all definitely gonna be openings. Oh yeah. All the way up here. All gets cut up. Nice little tidbits. Raggedy ends. They're gonna look really, really nice. And I think one of these guys is behind the wheel. Kind of messed that up. What's going on over here? I need the normal map to see that one. Transistor, yeah man, the transistor soundbag is really, really cool too. Like it a lot. Oops. This looks like a huge gap. Let's see the texture. Oh god, yes. Okay. Let's go. Go to town on this one. Okay. Texture's a little bit easier sometimes. A lot of tears on this. A little too much there. Scale it back a tiny bit. What's going on here? Just gets cut up this way. Make it rounder, so we'll make the alpha eat up all the way in. Better finish. Continue this way. Not sure if this is supposed to be an opening. I forget. Yeah, I guess so. Right in here. Alpha channels. Go Dota. Go Dota. You know what? We should save this. We should save a backup. No way in hell I'm drawing that again. What do I achieve by the white areas? So let me show you our model. See, I'm painting all the white areas. Those areas I'm going to actually transfer over to our alpha channel, and they're going to become translucent in game, so you'll be able to see through them. So I'm actually punching holes into this mesh, to these polygons. So all this stuff looks like it's way more dense in polygons, it looks a little more detailed, and you can see through it. So I'm putting holes on there, I'm putting holes like right in here, in all the tattery bits. I'm putting holes on all these little corners, so all these guys actually look like rings instead of just a single quad. Meeting up into these little corners here. All these holes, all these tethered bits on the outside. It's gonna look really good. It's already drawn in 3D, Garrett. We already, excuse me, we already did the high poly stuff. Looks something like this. Show you the other sections. Sculpted all the durag and the barnacles. We are working on the back still. We haven't finished the back item, which is the pirate boat wheel. We did the dagger already, you see it right there. We did the gloves, barnacles all over them. We did his hook hand. Did his coat, and his loincloth, and his pirate boots. And we still, what else is there? Oh yeah, the hair. The hair. And a lot of the things that got baked out by enemy over here, so we're working on the texture right now. I said I was gonna save this. Let me save it real quick. Alright, we're saving a backup, and we're saving the new one. Oops. Here's our work in progress for the textures. That was the board. Thank you, Summer Cat. Hey, what's up, Jordan? And we'll have to do a lot of paint over here to kind of clean this up and give a more painterly look. It's super busy right now. Same with the coat. It all needs a pass over and, like, you know, paint by hand and make it super smooth. I did a little bit to the loincloth so you can see that it's a lot cleaner, easier to read all the shapes. So I'll be doing that for the entire coat. I haven't really touched the gloves or the hook hand at all. They're super early. The dagger and the durag is what we've been working on the most so far. And they're still pretty early as well, so we'll get there. This yellows came out really well by the hair, where all the special effects are going to be burning that. We'll also maybe add a little bit of that light to the inside of the coat, so we get a nice blend between the fire effects inside of the game and our coat. And we'll kill off the fire effects as it goes lower down here. Get that nicely blended. And maybe a little bit over here by the shoulders. Get some nice oranges happening there. We'll pull those guys across. Hey Stepster, thank you for that follow, man. The saturation and gradients on the Dura are coming out really nice. So the alphas that we're painting right now, you'll see some of them actually put holes through it where the arrows are coming through. All up here. This guy baked across. Actually, no, that's a good bake right there, right on the edge. Perfect. And then you'll be able to see through to the damage that's on the wheel as well, which is nice. And also the medallion that we sculpted on the back of his wheel. Fired boat wheel. A whole bunch of other barnacles there to create our shadows almost. Let's minimize ZBrush. Photoshop right now. Does that clear the chat? It does clear the chat. Weird. Huh. When I switch scenes, it clears the chat in the video. Oh, fucking XSplit. I'm really hoping OBS puts out the new version in a few months. Have a good night, Dogspot. Thanks for dropping in, dude. Hello, AOD Games. Thank you. We haven't finished the wheel yet. We still gotta finish it. But we got all caught up starting up the textures, and we got too excited to get some colors down on this thing. Our enemy did some awesome bakes, so I wanted to jump on there. I mean, this guy almost looks almost as good without the wheel. Like, look at his back. His colors came out really nice, and the bakes and everything. And we haven't really even touched the coat. I have to fix up the barnacles and paint some highlights and clean up that map quite a bit. But we have his skeleton actually poking through the coat. Looks really nice. A really nice gradient going from the brown to the green. We need some more greens on the boot though. Some dirt down there. Yeah, we just watched Toy Story 2 the other night. There's a snake in my boot. The gloves are, oh, these are so placeholder right now. I don't want to look at them. But it's better than looking at these purple wraps. So that's a good view right there. Nice yellowy, fiery bit by his hair. Really nice. Yeah, I think it was asking about the galactic credits that you earn by watching the stream, and then you can use those for the raffles that we do for giveaways for Dota 2 items and things like that. Alright, let's finish up those alphas so we can test them out real quick. We were almost there. Let's see. This top looks fine. Oh, there you go. Alright, missing a lot. Where's our wireframe? Okay, I'm just gonna cut this up. I don't want to see this part. Boop, boop, boop. And there's little bits. I mean, they don't have to be perfectly round. This is gonna get scaled down to a 256 by 256 texture. So all these little tidbits that I would usually do with like a curve or something, if it needs to be something for much more high high detail texture, you want to get those bits perfect. But the scale down will actually fix that up, and also the 1-bit alpha will clean all these little bits up perfectly for Dota resolution. So I'm not gonna worry about them. I'm gonna stress out for them. Oh man, see, as I say that, I start making like perfect curves. Warmed up now, I think that's what it is. See? This? For food? For food or for what? I think that's an alpha there, I'm not sure. Bring it up just a little bit. It goes pretty straight, which is okay. Have some straight bits. Okay. Gets more raggedy down here. Right, got all these guys. I don't think I missed any little holes there. We're good. Got all these guys. Is that a hole there? No, I'm gonna leave it closed. Open that guy up a little bit. This edge looks good. Oh, wow. Almost missed this guy. Use those shadows. Tiny bit there. More to one side, so there's actually a direction to it. Go. Stuff looks. I don't know. What does that be a shadow? What is that? Is that a hole? The whole thing ripped open? No, I think that's closed off. I'm gonna leave that like that. Back is good. What is this? This is where the bit starts. Near the top. I'm gonna keep this as shadows maybe. Maybe just heat up a little bit here. Not a lot though. And oh wait, this is the back. Do I want to eat into that? This is the lower part down here. Yeah, there's hair behind there, so I can eat up into it if I want. Yeah, I'll eat into that, no big deal. Back here is fine. Tendrils, tendrils, back, back, back. Alright, that was good. Let's test it out. We're gonna select those guys, go into our alpha channel, create a new channel, and switch from black to white over here and punch it out. And we actually need to flip it because white is opaque. I'll actually delete twice into it, gain a little bit of extra room. So we'll save that, and we're gonna grab this guy, and we are gonna apply the material to everything except the dagger. ZBrush is gonna, or exercise is gonna get confused and it won't know what's in front, so the alpha might freak out a little bit, but we'll be able to see our work fine. We'll apply it to just this part. Built. So yeah, ZBrush is. What the hell's going on here? Okay, none of that is working. What's going on? Transparency is on. What the hell? Invert? Something's going on here. Transparency on both of these things? It is. One second, let me figure this out. Only the second one should, so this one should have no transparency. That's the one that's applied to it, okay. Clusters of polygons. Here, let's do this one at a time. Let's just start with the durag. Should have the alpha. Alpha on the first one, okay. But no alpha's coming through, what's going on? Clinkz head. Clinkz head PSD. Weird. It wasn't updating the options. Okay, so see, yeah, it's freaking the hell out. I think we need to separate this from meshes so it actually tries to do a slightly better job at the alpha. Dear God. Yeah, if I do both, it's gonna be a separate material and then it doesn't freak out as much. Oh no, still freaks out sometimes. So anyways, we can see here, see all these guys became nice and a way nicer shape, so it's a lot thinner, even though the polys go on the outside. Same with the hair here, it's a little bit thinner and then gets thicker. Goes right onto the edge, which looks really nice. This bit we made it round instead of looking like it was completely square. Came out really good as well. These guys we haven't done the alpha for, actually we forgot about these guys. And then the bottom part we did do. A little bit flat here, but you know, sometimes you just can't help that stuff. But I think we can fix this bad a little bit, this outside and some of these rings. That's still part of this piece that we haven't done. And then we can see all the alpha bits on the rips, on the ribbons, which look fantastic. This part's gonna have the arrow going through it, which looks great. There's the other part with the arrow. Then we have the rest of, oh yeah, the durag on the back. It's a little hard because the sea fighting is going crazy, but you can see the back here, the durag has got those little broken bits, which will look really cool. The avatar view and when people zoom in to see it. Let me see if this will fix it if I give this another. Get rid of the alpha on the hair. Can sort of see it, but yeah, this is just fighting. Open jail in XSI. But over here you can see all those holes coming through. Looking pretty tight. Thank you, Labella. What software do I use to stream? I usually use OBS, but with Windows 10, OBS has not been updated, so it's having some issues displaying anything with OpenGL, like XSI and Photoshop. So I switched over to XSplit until the new OBS gets updated and released. Team Peru, best team. Rest in peace, Alpha. Yeah, I mean you can see the Alpha working on the code as well, even though this is all polygons. It starts showing up more of the leg, which is nice, and also it gets through the shoulder area here to show more of the inside, the flame and everything. Yeah, I think this thing works better if I kind of remove it and not put the alpha on it, just so we can see the texture work a little more, and just keep the alpha on these two guys. Or I can keep working without the C fighting. Overlapping meshes on with an alpha kind of freak out. Maybe one day in the far future, 3D applications will work correctly with alphas. Crazy that they still don't work. Even engines, it's the biggest pain in the ass getting all the alphas to work. And it gets super expensive, it's gotta adjust shit like multiple times and everything. Yeah. I don't know, we got pretty far on this stuff tonight. Alright, let's see what's next to do here. Maybe I carry a little bit of the fire up here. Yeah, let's actually clean that up real quick. Let's find the fire bit, which I think is this guy here. So all we need to do really is use our mask and paint in or out, and I'm gonna paint in like at 40%. And let's see, where are we? The back of the hair I want to kill off a little bit, which is back here. So let's paint dark with a large brush at 40%. So we are killing this guy's back here. Go. Okay, and I want to actually paint in a little bit closer to his face. Now we gotta figure out which piece that is, because I really don't remember. Let's just select it on the mesh and find out where it's at. There it is. The very top right upper part of it, which comes to the front. So all the way up here is where his face is at. So we're just gonna start brushing in some of this guy, some of these highlights just near the front. That fire to come through. And then when we do our hand painted stuff, we can make it a lot harsher if we want to, or dimmer or whatever. But that should work out pretty good. A little detail. All these guys should light up right now. There. Even that little bit helped. We can make it a little stronger later if we want. Which we actually will. We'll add some bounce lighting to it. Do I have a bachelor's degree? No, man, I don't. Am I shutting down the stream? No, not right now. Actually, Penny's just gonna start making some awesome food, and we'll finish when that stuff's set. But we've gotten a lot of work done. Yeah, we'll continue texturing for a little bit here. See how much we can get done. Maybe we start adding some of that orange, yellow lighting to the inside of the coat. Let's take a look. Where's that coat? Coat is actually now farther behind than the do-rag. The head item. So let's see here. What is the best way of doing this? Let's see. I think I'm gonna grab the lit map that we use from the top view, which I'm never able to find fast enough. I'm just gonna jump. Oh my god. Where is it? It's our green channel. So I'm just gonna grab this and use that as a mask. And we'll start painting over here. Okay. We'll make a fiery orange texture, I think. Yeah, I think this might work. Yellowy orange should work okay. Put that as an overlay. Whoa, I got a little white. Pretty freaking harsh too. Alright, I think that's not too bad. We can always change the color a little bit. Crap. Yeah, that's getting pretty freaking harsh. I think an overlay done a pretty decent job, as long as we control it with a map. Map on top of it. See, where's the inside that we're actually really worried about using? It's gonna be right around here, into the shoulder. This is the other inside of the shoulder. Let's scale this up for you guys. And a little bit here, the bottom part of the coat. And then the inside of the neck, right up here. And there should be another section. I guess right down here a little bit, because then this becomes the inside, like the underneath part of the coat, and this is the top part of the coat. So yeah, here, here, here. But this I think this is a little too strong. I'm gonna try a different overlay. Yeah, that's pretty strong. Wow, it just goes nuts. Yeah, we'll use a mask on top of this mask combination. Kill it off a little bit more. Yeah, I like this one a lot. Let's grab this again, I think. Make a mask out of it. Kind of killing off some of the shadows a little bit. Maybe a little too much. But we can always do highlights. Alright, so then let's put that into a group. And then that group we can turn into another mask, which we then flip off to hide completely. And then we can brush in actually where we want those highlights to appear. We're gonna go ahead and select our coat from one of our other selections. That looks like the code section only. We want the metals too. There we go. Not you guys. And definitely not you guys. And not you guys, because you guys are part of the boot. Alright. Good. And let's go back to our fiery goodness. And let's just start brushing it in little by little. See what starts working for us. We'll do it pretty harshly at first, just to see if we got it just right. And the back got lit up a little bit, so we have to delete that, but it's alright. Alright, it's alright. Want the front to get lit up. Let me take a look at the mesh real quick. See where we actually want this. So really, we only want the first button and the second one to get a little bit of light. The other guy shouldn't really get lit up at all. So let's see, where are we on this? This is already the second button, so I'm already gone way too far on this. But sorry, we'll do it in a second. And I think this guy goes all the way up here, lit up. About killing it off a little bit lower. I want the inside to be really burning, and then we can always just fade away. A big deal. And with this guy, we go 100. We go ham right at the start, and then we bring it back. Will this videos be uploaded to the site? Yes, Bowser. I'm gonna start uploading a lot of them that we have actually to our website. It's just a matter of having the extra time to update all those files. It's very time consuming, and I'm spread pretty thin. But a shortcut to that is if you sub, you can see all the past videos right off the highlights that I actually have cut out right here on Twitch. If you don't want to wait. And that's not a sales pitch by any means. You can do it if you want to. If not, that's no biggie. You can wait and get it. Free content, man. No biggie. What is this piece up here? This is the... Oh, this is the other inside that we actually do want to burn up. This is the inside of the collar. Yeah, that should be burning. There we go. Alright, since this is a mask, we can actually use the smudge tool and bring those other sections into each other if we feel necessary. Now the top of the loincloth here, I feel like we can actually bring a little bit of that orange lit right at the top part, so we get a really nice 3D lit feeling to it. And we'll dye it down a little bit as needed, but we'll definitely get it going here a little bit. It's gonna look really nice. There, see, and then with that I can actually erase at like, I don't know, 20% with a really nice soft brush. By killing some of this, giving into the shadows of its own. Gradient out of it. A little bit more into the edge here. And same with this stuff. Well, first of all, I think I'm gonna go in here and let me see here. Let me put the wireframe on. See where the hell I'm working. I'm gonna deselect the lower coat, and then I can flip back and forth into those sections that I want to delete the edge to, but don't want to mess up with the other side. So with a big soft brush, you have no choice but to kind of eat away from it. So I think that should... Oh shit, did I eat too much into this? What is this? The back? This is the underside of the coat. Okay, so I don't really want to touch this part. You'd be eating this into this section. There we go. And then I'm actually pretty spread out from this, from one another. Maybe I want to eat away from this section too. Safe. So we already did the loincloth. Okay, so I'm gonna invert our selection and then start erasing away the bottom part of the coat. This is supposed to be very lit at the bottom. We only wanted the light to barely hit that second buckle. And where's the top buckle? There's the top buckle right there, so we can start eating away. Actually, no, before we go there, I'll delete the sections that were not supposed to be lit up. So I'll put my brush back at 100% and delete all these highlights. Should not be here. Easier to work this way. Now we can flip the selection and then start erasing away again at 20% to make a nice gradient out of this, guys. I don't want there to be a lot of fire up by the barnacles, so I'm going to kill it a little bit more near the top. These guys live more towards the center, towards the bottom. I might have to smudge some of it, you know, make it nicer or whatever, but not a bad start. LiveWorkshop catch up a little bit. I'm working a little too fast for gradients. And I also don't want these barnacles to be completely killed by the fire. Also, the fire towards the back shouldn't be as strong. It's pulling a lot farther away from the fire, which is in his chest. So we want it to be stronger, more around the shoulder section. Not so much near the top, because our barnacles actually look really nice and I don't want to take away from them. Okay. This might be okay. I'm sure there's sections I messed up in, but we'll do a quick save and see how it turned out. Fingers crossed. Boom! Oh! Sith might know what's going on this map after all. Didn't that just like totally bring the character to life? Hey, what's up, Unicorn? Hello, Patrick. What up, what up, what up? Suke, nice, dude. Yeah, those yellows really are working really nice with the same kind of yellows and oranges glows that the inside ribcage has for Clinkz. And even the top of that loincloth, look how nice that's being lit up now. All those pieces fit right in. And it actually creates a really nice contrast. You can actually, you know, it really pulls away the coat away from those bones. And the barnacles, they didn't get eaten up too much into the back, which is really nice. Because, you know, the fire's all the way down here, and more in his face. So in the back, we don't really want that yellow to be all the way back there. It would start taking attention away from all the other cool bits. Even this part up here, it's getting really, really orange, and it should be more of an, or really yellow, and that should be more of an orange. And if we can make it orange, then I'm just gonna lose it altogether. I don't want that to be very yellow. So let's go over here. I believe it's this part here. So I'm just gonna start killing it off a little bit. You know, that fire wouldn't hit that backside all that much. These other sections are more lit up because the fire is really a lot closer, so it's even going through the fabric a little bit. And life, you know, or the light is translucent through fabric quite often. So I'm just gonna kill those guys off a little bit. Same up here. Closer to our barnacles. Play ahead as get away. Little too yellow back here too. Need all these guys to be that strong. Let's save that and see how we just fix this section here. Oh shit, we got Vince in the house, you guys. What's up, man? How you doing, buddy? Vince is a really good friend of mine and a past co-worker. We worked in the studios together back in the day. Glad to have you aboard, man. Hey, what's up, Gato? I know, man, you've been missing, dude. You've been missing in action. But at least it's a good reason. You've been busy with the schoolwork. This section down here by the first buckle is getting a little too lit up. There's no, you know, that buckle should kind of be killing some of that light, I feel. So let's diminish the section, this light down here a little bit. It's a little too strong. Let's see, we got the bottom buckle, which is, oh god, where are you? Oh, this guy for sure a little bit. And the bottom buckle, which is up here. Oh wait, I have to flip this, there we go. A little too strong. Alright, let's see what we did. Boom! That's nicer. Softer. Little Clinkz, little indeed, man. This guy's tiny. But yeah, we worked on the durag more than anything today. The quick textures on there, quick pass on that, on the dagger, and the hair a little bit with the fire, kind of lighting it up. Let me just bring this guy up. These pieces here. This got a little too dark back here, but I don't know, we'll fix it when we do the paint over. That shouldn't be so dark. Yeah, a little bit of the glow's kicking in now. Highlighting some of the burn sections on his coat. Nice, they look nice. This part we're gonna have to paint a little bit nicer. Same down here, got way too green, so we'll be doing a lot of hand painting and erasing away a lot of this detail that's just making everything super busy. And then add some more green to the lower part of the boots, so we get a nice change, but we still keep that lighter, desaturated leather, so it creates a contrast and you can tell that he's wearing those boots. Maybe a little bit more red on the boots even, after we add some greens. It should be okay at that point. We made this a little more desaturated because the coat was having problems, you know, being contrasted from the top view. But now with those greens, I think we can bring more of that that saturation of leather back in. And then we'll work on the gloves. We haven't really touched the gloves. And the wheel, of course, we haven't touched because we're still doing the ZBrush that looks something like this. Very Davy Jones. Oh yeah, you mean the barnacles. Yeah, we have barnacles going everywhere too. We have a whole bunch of them on the back. A whole bunch of them here on the durag. And yeah, we're using them more for like a different way of making gradients, like shadow gradients even, or curvature, or sorry, cavity maps. So we're using more like color to make that different instead of just using, you know, plain old shadows, which we usually do. Default stuff, trying to be a little bit more creative out there with low polygon and different ways of making contrast. But yeah, this pass that we just did as well, we can actually use that mask as a self-illumination and make that glow in game, and you'll really notice it at night. Yep. Nice yellow glowing on the top of the loincloth as well. That came out really well. And we kill it off as it goes to the bottom there. That works. Move this wheel out of the way for a second. We might not even need that glow in the back. His spine bone's actually blocking. I don't know why I thought there'd be more. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna delete this. Whoops. Come on now. Aren't you working with me? And then we'll just mug that more into a shadow than anything. We'll add some greens and some dark greens in there and kill that off. No light should be coming through there. In case somebody else has a different item equipped for the back, like the quiver or something. Makes more sense, I guess. Look nicer once we actually have a texture on the back. Whoops, that was the default Clinkz. A little test with actual polygons for the alphas. Some animations planned for the knife? Well, no, his mouth opens quite a bit when he speaks, so we have to keep the knife maybe going with the facial blends so that it moves with the jaw. Later on, we're planning on doing a cannon replacement for his bow. For now, we made an anchor bow from his ship, but later on we have a cannon plan that will actually have special animations for it, but we have to do special effects to replace the arrows with flaming cannonballs and all that stuff. But we'll do that when Source 2 gets finalized for tools to actually accept those items in. Right now, all this complete set will work right off the bat for Valve, so they can put it in at any point, which is our plan. So that's why our other sets are kind of on hold, because they have all that crazy stuff of cloth and special animations and special effects and all the good stuff. So yeah, we're gonna wait a little bit. for those guys. Tunt with a demon edge would be cool. Yeah, that would be awesome. The problem is there's no extra bone in there for us to use for the knife, so we would have to add a knife or a bone for the knife, and that's like special case stuff that would also delay the set from going into the game. But I hear you guys. It'd be awesome to do custom stuff, but yeah, it's not good for us at the moment since we have so many sets on hold. But yeah, I mean, you assume the way all these pieces start coming up and contrasting each other really, really nice. We haven't even done any of the hand-painted stuff yet, which will even add more to contrast to us, and we'll clean up a lot of this detail and just have the detail in some key areas. This is coming out really nice. Pretty happy with it so far. Especially how early we are on it. Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Cinnamon Toast Crunch is definitely one of my top cereals as well, man. That and Reese Puffs and Cocoa Pebbles, I think, are my top 3. Actually, I like mini wheats as well, if you want to go a little bit healthier, even though it's still not really healthy, but I still enjoy the strawberry mini wheats. Cookie Crisp? You know what? I haven't had Cookie Crisp since I was like 10 years old. So I don't think, I mean, it's just cookies right in the fucking cereals. I'm sure it's pretty good. Bunch of sugar. Bunch of sugar! I think out of the coat section, I think we can contrast this out a little bit more and kill some of the... Give it more of a... Get the normal map to act a little bit stronger. A bit more shadows, perhaps. Some of these barnacles, some of these shadows actually block each other, perhaps. Just test it out real quick. Might be a good idea, might be a bad idea. I want to test it. Oh shit! I got pretty strong. Not a good or a bad thing. I think it's a good thing. I think it's a good thing on the side at least. On the middle, it's kind of hard to tell. There's a lot of shit in the way. I think we have an alpha. It's diminished. Oh my god, it's at 100%. So 20%. These guys to block each other a little bit better. Some of that 3D-ness to still come out. Just kind of dot away some of these guys. Get the backside to actually block some of these. Some of this light, you know, shouldn't come through if there's a barnacle in the way. Yeah, I get a little fancy with this shit. Those shadows to actually do their job. Actually, I think I did this like at 60%. Just full, so those guys are fine. Worrying more about the barnacles kind of blocking the light from coming all the way through. Also shows the barnacles a little bit better. which is important to us. Kind of hand painting some shadows here. Not a huge deal, but every little bit helps in the end. Look good. Those are fine. Alright, that should do it. Boom! Okay, these guys look a lot better. Actually creating a little bit of a shadow there. Or blocking the light, the bloom from coming through. And once we start hand painting this, like all these guys, I'll be able to go into the actual coat and see, like in between here I can start painting, like have one color here and paint all that together into one color, and that way we really start bringing out all the barnacles in when it gets down to 256 by 256 texture, and this starts becoming really nice and crisp. And then here, you know, start adding some shadows here so these two guys actually differ from each other, a little bit of a green up here, and then start grabbing some of these hues down here and deleting some of this extra little detail because it's a little too much down here, so we can pick and choose where we want the detail. And then add a little bit of highlights here to the metal sections. We forgot to color in this little stitch. Whoops! And yeah, just kind of clean this up, make it more painterly, add better gradient going across here at the bottom. It looks like we have, I don't know if that's, is that part of the glow or is that maybe, no, that looks like it's just part of the highlight of one of the metacaps, so I'll be painting that stuff out as well. It's a little too red. Same with the do-rag, I can go in there, start hand painting these guys, have better little highlights on them, the barnacles. Little highlights here and there, bring out some of the extra shapes here, some of the main folds, a little bit brightness to them. Same with the dagger, we can add a little bit of extra greens to some sections. And the gloves need a shit ton of work, so I'm not gonna talk about the gloves. And the boots need a lot of work too, so. Yeah, this glow is actually joining the default model and our set together really nice. So there's the default body of Clinkz. There's his default set that the game comes equipped with for Dota 2. And here is our set, which is work in progress. It's a lot of work that left to do on it, but it's melding really well. And we add a little bit of brightness over here to the do-rag as well, so we have that brightness bouncing off the inside of the do-rag. Let's do that right now. Go ahead and grab that same orange that we grabbed from before. You can change it at any point, it doesn't really matter what it is. A new layer here. We'll just call it do-rag lit. Make it orange, just so we know. Put our wireframe on and we'll be able to paint this by, I want to say by hand. I don't think we need anything too fancy. So let's see. This is the middle spot, so we for sure want it to come across here. Painting at 100%, so we might have to change this to a different, or actually move it from lit so we go over the green. I have to be all the way up here. That overlay's not really working. Okay, might have to be a lighten. And then we'll erase away from it. Much as we want. And I'm pretty sure it goes into all the way into the sides. So we can just bring this all the way in. And we'll erase away. Actually, this should be a lot thicker so we have a nice gradient. So it eats up into the next polygon. The next quad. And this probably goes, the fire goes all the way to the side of his face, which is probably over here somewhere. I'm sure this is way too far, but whatever. I can always erase away. We'll make a mask. We'll be alright. Alright, that's probably pretty good. We're gonna go in here and select Los. Do the forehead. I'll go one more, just in case. You never know. We'll flip it, delete, flip again, make a map, and then out of that map, we can hide the wireframe now. We can start erasing away at 20%. Isaac soundtrack, yeah, a little bit of unicorn. We have a little bit of a mix going on in the soundtrack. I think we can go 50% here. We're going way too high. Start erasing away from the top. Kinda safe. Probably not the best overlay or the best color to use. It's supposed to be pretty yellow. Pretty sure it's gonna be yellow. So let me see. Let's try something different, something stronger. That's pretty strong. Color dodge might work because it keeps some of the darks in there, which I really want. I think color dodge is gonna be our winner. Hard light's always good. I think hard light with that 75% or so, and then we'll make this more into a yellow. Oh, wrong direction. I can never tell which way you're supposed to go with this thing. Try and saturate a little bit more. Maybe brighter. Bright is not doing shit all. Pretty bright already. Alright, I don't know. That might not be the right thing. Let's just save and see where we're at. Oh yeah, that's gonna be... Oh shit. Okay, so we need to kind of stop by the barnacles on both sides there. Okay, yeah, this is gonna be way too far. Hey, the orange is kind of close though. Hey Kodo, what's up, man? Hey, thank you, JP. Oh yeah, we were killing a lot of people in that game. Party hard. Okay, so this has to... I'm gonna do this at 100% with a large brush. These eyes are supposed to die off like by the second set of barnacles. Oh, I think I went too far already. Let's go 50%. Right about here it's supposed to die off. Tablet's falling off. Have a nicer little bit of change here, and then this guy's actually die off all the way up here. So back here there should be nothing. Die off right up here. Do a gradient there as well. Yeah, I'm not sure about this hard light. Maybe it's too desaturated, or too the opacity on it we kind of messed up on. All right, let's try that. I think that's gonna be pretty close. Whoop. Oh shit! Yeah, that's not bad. A little bit weird here because it's a bunch of quads, but yeah, should be. Yeah, oh, that's really close. A little bit too far here. We want to kill that off a little bit sooner. Let's do that real quick. What side was that? I guess that's the left side. Alright guys, how long was I muted there? Help me out. How long was I muted for? What's the last thing you guys heard? Like 10 minutes? God damn it. Okay, anyways, but the food is ready here, so we're gonna call it a night. We got a lot of stuff finished tonight, which is really nice. We got farther on the texture than I thought, honestly. We got even like some of the gradients to come in from the fire from the inside, which is fantastic. We got pretty far on the do-rag. We're close to doing the painterly stuff on the head item. Yeah, next tomorrow we're gonna jump onto finishing the wheel in ZBrush, which looks something like this so far, which is almost there really. We just have to, I guess, finish some of the barnacles, finish detailing some of the dents on the metal outer part, and then the back side, which is not as important, but still have to do it. And obviously the handles. So we'll be finishing those tomorrow. Once we finish that in ZBrush, we'll be jumping over to his bow, which is an anchor bow that we created for him. And as we're doing that, we'll jump back and forth between textures and doing the ZBrush, just so I can give my hand a break, because it's usually pretty hard on my hand on ZBrush. So yeah, we'll continue that tomorrow, you guys.